To start off this build series, I did a unboxing video and a small explanation of what I was planning on doing with this build, and that caused quite a stir in the comment section below, as I was not going to be using all the decals and I was pretty much removing all of the racing stuff from the outside of the body and even removing the line on the roof, which I don't like the look of, so I removed it. And after that was all cleaned up, I moved on to primer, sanded that primer back down with 3000 grit to make it super smooth, applied 2 coats of Porsche Guards Red, and then cleared that with the Diamond Clear from Zero Paints. After the clear had some time to dry for a couple of days, I moved on to doing some black marking around the window edges and some of the vents in the panel below the front windscreen with a permanent marker, just making it black in order to make the transition between the glass and the body a bit smoother. The chassis was painted in a textured black, and all the other components were a mixture of some various different silvers, chromes, and some weathering with Panelline accent color from Tamiya. For the interior, I used some aftermarket seats from Skill Production and some aftermarket seatbelt harness and belt material in order to make it into a full racing harness for both seats. For the brake discs, I just painted the calipers in Ferrari yellow, the rest of the disc was painted silver, and the inner hub was painted in a gunmetal, and then the photo etch piece was placed on top. The interior was fully assembled with the custom aftermarket seats and some of the standard components, along with some of the photo etch pieces that came with the extra photo etch kit that I also purchased with this kit. The interior, chassis, and body were all glued together. The body was finished off with all the details all around, and then I finally placed the Scale Production wheels with some profile tires and some BBS logos to finish this one off. And that's pretty much it for this build. Now, I know it's not to everyone's liking, but ultimately this is the vision I had in mind, so that is what I pursued and that is what I wanted to build. But, yes, there is a but. A couple of months ago I announced that I wanted to quit my job and try to pursue this YouTube thing full time. Now, that is really not going to be working out financially. However, though, I did decide a couple of weeks to pull the plug and quit my actual job. So as of this moment, I am pursuing this YouTube thing full time, along with running my web shop on the side and trying to make as many videos as I can for you guys. Now, in trying to make as many videos as I can, I will obviously also need to build something other than cars. So I'm planning to do some bikes, some planes, some Gundam, maybe even some boats, and anything else I can think of and I am a bit interested in. Now, the other thing to this is that I quit my job, so I lost my income. I obviously saved up some money, and that is enough to last me about 3 or 4 months. I also set up a Patreon account, and through this Patreon account you can help me maintain these videos and help me out financially to do this as long as I can. You can decide which amount of money you want to give every month, and you can decide when you want to stop or think that it's enough and you've had it with me, my videos, and everything around it. Now, just to give you a bit of insight, this might look like an actual dream job, which it of course is, but it does take a lot of time to do. Just to put it into perspective, a build takes between 20 to 40 hours to finish, depending on the difficulty and the amount of details that I want to add into the build. And then I obviously need to make the videos as well, and that takes about 1 to 3 hours per video to edit and finalize. I need to write the script, think of what I'm going to say, think of the buildup of the video, and have it looking a bit professional, or at least as professional as I can. Now, I do want to add, I actually don't like asking for money from you guys, but in this situation, in order to make it work, I actually kind of have to do it. Now, I'm not going to force you to do it. I want it to be something you want to give me in order to help me give back to the community and help you specifically. Now, any questions you might have about this, feel free to either email me or leave a comment down below and I'll happily answer.